boss. Hi there. What can I do for you? Quite a collection you've got here. They're bringing your personal vehicle around right now. Anything to keep you productive, boss.
Hey, partner, what's up? Listen, I got some news for us. Shit, some great news. I don't want to say too much over the phone, but remember that big client I was fishing for? The kind of A-lister that'll give us that jump? Well, check this out. We got a meeting over at the golf club. Yeah, that's right. It's all set. Hey, they playing that boring-ass game all day. So just head over there when you ain't handling shit for the office, all right? Oh, yeah, and someone in the clubhouse, they gonna help you get dress code compliant. Hey, I'll see you soon, all right?
Oh, okay, whatever. No big deal.
Okay.
Hello? How you doing?
Are you busy?
I was just in the middle of the game, but it's okay. So basically, right? I went over to my mom's house for important paperwork, right? And then, I went over there, called her before I went, and she answered, said, yeah, you could come on over with it. And then as I got there, she got a call from her coworker, and apparently her coworker got COVID, and she's also friends with her and drives her to work because she's around my age and she doesn't have a license like me. And yeah, she's vaccinated. But I went over there and then find it out last second, and thank God I did not make contact with her. I was glad to find out that she found out too in time before I even touched her. Thank God. But yeah, I just kept distanced after that. I was like, yep, all right, you can sign the paper, and then like I'm just gonna throw it in a bag and then just, you know what I mean, just wash my hands when I get home and give it to my place. That's important. So that happened, and then also afterwards, mom has the quarantine, and then apparently she wanted to go and get tested for COVID now immediately, and she went out intoxicated and cut somebody off, and thank God she didn't get a IUD or whatever it's called, but she a UI or whatever, yeah, whatever it's called. Um, yeah, thank God she did not get that because that's jail. Well, she got a ticket for cutting somebody off, I believe, is what Kevin said. And she got pulled over right in front of my yeah, she was drunk and driving. She got pulled over in front of my place. They got a cop did not try to investigate her. No, but we do try to keep her from trying to get in the car when she's under the influence. Because sometimes, yeah, and sometimes she makes not very bright decisions, Sam. So my motto is, so She's done stupid things like that.
Has she gotten them before?
No, she's never gotten charges before. No, that's what I'm saying. That's why we're trying to keep her that way. Trying to make sure she doesn't go to fucking jail for being dumb and driving under the influence.
Yeah.
Whoa! What the
You know,
She had pulled over in front of my building, Sam. I literally just walked at the front door of my building, and I looked out my door and saw the cop right there with my mom's car right there. She got pulled over right in front of my building, literally on the street.
yeah.
And that's why Kevin also called me, because he noticed it. It was like, hey, Alex, check it. I just want to make sure that everything's all good and she's not getting pulled out of the car in cuffs. And I'm like, yep.
Oh my god.
Because we were both worried about it, like, oh no, is she driving under influence? Is she going to go to jail? You know, like, uh-oh. So, she didn't. She just got a fucking ticket for cutting somebody off, which is better than
Good to see
dealing
you,
with going to
boss.
jail, so.
Hello. What do you need?
But that
Keep
shit
your
got
blood
me
sugar up.
worried. So, and the fact of that, I just wanted to at least let you know about that. Her co-worker got COVID, and yeah. So.
Yeah, everyone's getting it now.
Oh yeah. I was like, what the fuck, when I found out right at the house too, at the last second. My mom was like, oh, Alex, don't.
What? Yeah, that's fine. Why? Okay. No, sorry, good.
Oh, I was just like really worried like the second my mom said that. Said, oh, don't touch me, because you know what I mean. She just found out that a coworker
How can I help
got
you?
COVID.
I'll take care of the food. You take care of the
So
I mean, she's
Looks like your
okay,
pockets are full.
yeah.
but that's, good to be careful, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be kind of mad. I don't like terror into assholes.
Hi there.
I found out
What can I do for
I was
you?
driving drunk.
How do you choose between your children?
Yeah.
Just
Honestly,
let me know
it
what
got
you
me
need.
worried.
What do
So
you need?
I was
You got a
worried
nice
about
fleet,
her
boss.
possibly getting arrested is all I was worried
Your
about.
personal
And
vehicle
sometimes
is
when
being
she's
brought
drunk,
up now.
she could get aggressive. And she has gotten aggressive before. Yeah, oh yeah, no, me and Kevin both worried about it. It's like Kevin say, hey Alex, go in the front of your building and I'll just make sure everything's alright. Make sure your mother's not getting pulled out of the car or something. And I'm like, shit. You know? Said she's pulled over. And he said, don't necessarily get involved if it's, you know what I mean, but like just take a look and make sure that everything's all good, dude. And I was like, oh great. Because me and Kevin both know that my mother could get aggressive like that. She could like flip out on the cop, you know what I mean, and go crazy. So if she's drunk, if she's under the influence, she'll do that. She could.
At least she punched Kevin like straight in the fucking face.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like she'll do it to a cop if she's drunk enough. You know what I mean? She's pulled over like that, and the cop's trying to like put their hands on her. She'll fucking fight a cop. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, we were worried.
Sight to see.
Yeah, right in Brandon. Oh boy.
In front of your
Yep.
house. That's my mom. She's drunk and she punched a policeman.
He's going in cuffs. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I really hope she doesn't, maybe drive drunk. Anything.
I know. We're trying to like make sure she doesn't. Like it's more of Kevin, but like if I was there too, I have talked to Dom from it before. Yo, sometimes we gotta do that. So the last time, Vitas was up visiting in Vermont, and my mom was in the apartment and not in the house. Did not have the house yet. It was at the time she never had this house that she has right now. She was still in that Steinberg Road apartment. What you call it? She, when Vitas came over, they both just got really drunk together, like worse than if my mom was by herself, kind of drunk. You know what I mean? Like really bad. And they were so drunk that they could barely stand, and then they were falling all over and losing the balance, kind of, you know what I mean? Their faces looked a little not right because they were so intoxicated. It was really bad. And
It doesn't have to be that bad for you to be like wobbly and stuff.
yeah, but they were that bad, like beyond just being wobbly. Like it was further beyond than that, like drunk. And my mother,
Like borderline blackout drunk.
oh yeah, and my mother decided with Vitas to try to take the keys and try to get behind the wheel. And I stopped her, stepped in and said, absolutely the fuck not. Give me your damn keys. You are not going out there like that. You look crazy. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is dangerous. I, like, yelled at her pretty much. I just said, hell no. And, I took the keys from her and everything, and I did not let her do that. And Kevin was in the room on his computer, so he's distracted. He had no clue that my mother was going to do something stupid like that. You know what I mean? She was going to drive entirely drunk. So drunk, I know she would crash the car. Like, that kind of drunk. Like, so drunk, you're gonna crash. You know? So I took that shit. I was like, absolutely not. And that's why I'm always worried about is because, like, sometimes people gotta remind my mom to, like, not be trying to drive when she's drunk, because sometimes she'll do it. She doesn't get someone to remind her that she can't be doing that shit. And she could end up on the road like that. So.
Mike's dad would drive drunk, like, all the time, like, on, like, a daily basis. And I called the police station. I was like, listen, if I give him the plate number, and I was like, he gets drunk at the bar, he drives home, does it at night, does it in the middle of the day, he's drunk all the time, and I've seen him drive, he's everywhere, and he's probably gonna hurt someone else. Keep it at it.
Damn.
Like, it was, he didn't want me to die, and he trashed.
Oh
And,
my
like,
god.
everyone else in the house would be, like, mad about it, and I was like, turn him in.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, turn him in. He's gonna
I'm
kill someone.
I'm trying to prevent my mother from being ever like arrested at all. Just a period. So, like, I'm just trying to keep her the fuck off the road when she's under the influence is all I want to do.
And also, if you can, like, lose your license that way. And
Oh,
you
yeah.
know how life is where you live, you don't have a car, so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How are you gonna get to work? How are you gonna go shopping? Like,
Yeah, my mother's got a serious, she's got a serious job too. Yeah, she can't, yeah, she needs her shit. She needs that. So, yep.
I have very major issues with people, like, driving drunk. Like, I would, like, yell at friends and shit about it, because I'm like, you don't do that. If you want to fuck up your own life, like, I'm not happy about it, and you shouldn't do it, but, like, that's your, ultimately, that's on you. Like, a lot of times when people drive drunk, like, they don't relax while they do it, so, like, even if they do it, it's, like, they're not usually, like, as dangerous. But sober people that you crash into, like, you can fuck them up. You can kill them or put them in pain for the rest of their lives, and then you have to live with that. Which honestly is just like drink more, so like don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're gambling not with your life but with other people's lives, and that's not very cool.
Yep.
Like I would probably get away from because she's like trying to get in the car drunk again. It's like
I know.
is she like, is it worse than it's been before? Did something happen and it's getting worse, or is this just how it is?
So I don't know, but like I believe it's just that it's just the usual who, I guess. Just trying to drink, as far as I know. So, you know what I mean? Like, when I was over there, she was already a little drunk. She's a little slow in with her words and shit, and I was already like, okay, she's already kind of intoxicated. And then literally within, I got home, and after about sitting here in my apartment for like 45 minutes, then I find out, I get a call from Kevin saying, hey, check out the front of your building. Your mother's pulled over by the cop. I want to make sure she's alright. I can't really see from this angle from the house here. I can kind of see, but not as well as where you're going to be, where you could see. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure she was going cuss so she wasn't getting violent at the cop. And, yep. So, he said don't necessarily, like, get involved, but I just wanted to make sure she wasn't doing that, da-da-da. I was like, yep. And she just got pulled over and got a ticket. She wasn't like that, thank God. Thank God she wasn't getting, the cop didn't know she was under influence. I don't know. Maybe the cop didn't really investigate it, and I'm kind of glad because my mother would have been fucked. So, nope. Nope, you're going in cuffs. If the cop's suspicious that you're under the influence, they will make you get out of car, and then they're gonna make you do a test as an option. They'll give you the option. They'll say, "Hey, do you want to argue against it? That you intoxicated? Do you want to argue against my speculation of what I'm suspicious of? You can take the test. If you pass, fine, I'll let you go. But if you can't pass these tests that I'm about to make you do, then you know what I mean, you agree to do at least, because I'm not gonna make you. It's an option. Then you know, you're going to jail. So it's pretty much like you're fucked if you're really intoxicated for real, right there. And you've been driving, you got caught by the cop. You're fucked anyways. Because you're gonna fail the test. So if you're under the influence, so you're fucked. You're going to jail. They'll just put you in handcuffs. That's that. So that's just what happens every time.
Yeah, I mean, you might not go to jail, but I mean, you'd probably be
You're gonna go. Yeah, they're gonna put you in
Anything
cuffs.
you need, boss.
Yeah, you could.
You're going in the back of the police
How can I
cruiser.
help you?
Or like have certain
Anything
rules
to keep you
instated that you
productive,
have
boss.
to follow while you're driving, stuff like that. Like, they take that seriously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, like you're definitely not gonna be allowed to get back in your car after that and just drive away and go on with your day anymore. The cop's gonna take you. No. They'll, yeah. So.
Unless it's like you can call someone and come have them pick it up, maybe. But
Yep.
depends on
Just give me the word and
how
I'll
they're
make it
feeling.
happen.
Yep.
Oh, hi.
Hopefully,
What can I
yeah.
do for you?
I mean, hopefully,
Quite a
the
collection
cop will
you've
give my
got
mom
here.
the option for Kevin to go
They're
pick it
bringing your
up, because
personal
that would
vehicle
suck too,
around
because then
right
she gotta
now.
go deal with getting that shit
Your
out of the
blood sugar
goddamn, what is it called? The impound. The goddamn impound on top of it, and pay for fucking towing fees they probably charge you too, you know what I mean? Just, I have consequences for her action, so.
Yeah, it's not a fun process.
Mm-mm. And she just got that car too. That's a new car she has. That Audi she has, that shit's new. She like literally just got a new car, like, cause the other one like crapped out on her. So, you know, the other one got junked. So.
Just couldn't handle it anymore.
Yep. So.
That's just so dangerous.
Mhm. So.
That she has all this thing with addiction, because I know like more addicted people.
Yeah, it's all caused by like her being abused and everything, like that whole thing. And the loss of her children, all of that shit just overlaps in her head that she can never get over of, and she's always hurt forever by it and keeps on dwelling on it, and then just picks up the bottle because she don't know what else to do with herself over this and over this pain. Yeah, and she don't know what else to do. Mhm. And that's all she does. She just fucking drinks herself. Like, she just drinks. Mhm. And then on top of it, then it's like she's doing exactly what the men did to her, but now to Kevin. It's like, what? Just because when she gets drunk, she turns into like a really mean fucking person to her husband, which is Kevin right now. You know what I mean? Like, she literally socks him. Yeah. And it's like, this was in reverse before. I mean, this was like my mom being the victim, getting hit before in the past relationships. But now it's like she's hitting Kevin, so now Kevin's the actual victim. It's fucking crazy how that's backwards now. Now it's my mom that gets violent instead in the relationship now. But that's when she's drunk. You know? It's crazy. It's a whole big twisted mess, honestly.
Does she ever do that with Sophia?
Not usually, no. She Bailey, like, kind of has Sophia with her all the time anyways. Like, you know what I mean? She's working too much. She's mostly driving by herself, not with her kids in the car with her. It's mostly Kevin that would turn out to drive them. So, it's usually Kevin that would basically put Sophia in the car or Sean in the car. You know what I mean? So, and it's with his van. No, she doesn't do that. Yeah. But what's been going on? Wait, what happened?
I stood up way too quick.
Oh.
My dad came and got freeze pop, so now I need to have one.
Ah, there you go.
But, yeah, he was like all fucked up and in pain when I come back.
Aw. Did he tell you what he did, or does he even know what he did?
Does he what?
Does he even know what he did to himself?
No, like he didn't fall or anything. I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah,
that's weird. Huh.
But my sister, she I think I told you she can't really smoke anymore. She gets like anxious and paranoid. But she still uses like a tincture, which is like a liquid concentrated form of it. They don't really get high from.
Yeah.
So he's trying to, and it might help. If it helps my sister, because she has like issues with pain, hopefully it'll help him.
Yeah.
There's edibles here that are actually really pretty cheap.
Damn.
Get some before I go home because it definitely helps me better than smoking. And also, I don't really like smoking much. Like,
I know.
yeah. I don't know. It's just like kind of gross.
Yeah, honestly, smoking is never really a great attracted thing anyways from nobody. Like, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie.
Cigarettes are just...
Oh.
I
Ew.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh.
Yeah.
Could have done something better with your life than that.
Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know why weed doesn't, like, tobacco smoke, like, it gives me a headache, like, if someone's smoking next to me or something, but weed has no trouble, like, definitely don't taste as good.
Yeah. Well, tobacco gives headaches is because it's so bad for you to begin with, though. That it's affecting your body in like negative ways, and it's only harming your body. That's why you get a headache too. It's toxic shit that is literally harmful to you. You know. So, like, I got second hand of that shit throughout my childhood because my aunt and Beatus were just constantly smoking real cigarettes with tobacco in it. I'm just like, ugh. And like I could smell it, and yeah, and literally I was getting headaches whenever they would pull out the cigarette, Sam. I swear to God, it would just give me a fucking headache. My body was just randomly getting headaches, and I was like, yeah, this is bad. So it's like really fucked up for you. You know what I mean? It just creates headaches and shit and other symptoms. It's like, ugh. I mean, it's addicting. They don't. Once when you're hooked on something terrible, you can't get rid of it. I know they made the big whoopsies mistake approach on what they'll decide to hook themselves into. Honestly,
That's true. I was also reading because like the vapes got really popular, like the nicotine vapes.
yeah.
But it doesn't give you quite as much of the feeling as like actual cigarettes do. So now there's a whole younger generation of people who are smoking cigarettes and they smoke vapes and they kind of got like hooked on it and they realized that cigarettes is like, I guess, a better form, even though it's terrible for you. Like, I don't
Oh,
know anyone my
fuck
age
off.
drinks. I mean, not drinks. Who smokes? Like, no one, because we were basically all like, from the time we were little kids, everyone was like, smoking is disgusting, blah, 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 cancer, blah. And then they were like, well, vapes are fine. Vapes aren't bad for you. And now they're addicted to cigarettes.
Oh no. Yep.
I know they actually even, a lot of places are banning, do you know what the Juul is?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's a specific type of vape and it's like flavored. And it was becoming really popular, for like teenagers and stuff. To the point that like people are trying to outlaw the flavored vapes and stuff because they're arguing that it makes it appeal more to children and stuff. So yeah, I don't know how successful all of those things have been.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize it was that big of a deal. I saw it on I was watching like a docu-series about like, addiction and all of that, and I was actually kind of surprised because I thought we were all like, yeah, smoking cigarettes is dumb. Like I thought we knew that, but
Not really.
not.
No, not really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought like I've never even wanted to smoke a cigarette. Like even when I was younger and my friends were like, "Oh, it's against the rules. We're gonna do it," and I'd just be like, "You're a fucking moron." Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, though, they are.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the sad truth. They even have to say it too, like that. But like, that's just the blunt honesty. It's like they are a fucking idiot.
Yeah, kinda.
Yep.
I mean, I empathize. I get it. Whatever. And especially because like basically when I was younger, all of the kids that did that, their parents smoked. And I think if you watch your parents smoke your whole life, like it's just normal and you don't like notice the smell the way that other people do and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I mean, me, like, even though that happened while I was growing up, I still won't fucking do it.
Yeah.
Because I know it's just bad for me in general. I'm like, fuck that. So,
I'm not looking to do that anytime soon.
yeah, forget that.
So what are you been to? Just video games?
Yeah, pretty much. You know, I was trying to go outside, but then I don't know. I just got really cold, you know? So,
Yeah, I get it.
so, yeah. But I do miss you, so I do want to see you when you come back. For
Yeah,
sure.
definitely.
It's been days now.
I know. It's been, was it Saturday?
Yeah,
Yeah. It feels so long ago.
it does now.
Kitty kitty.
Oh boy,
That's
Lil's sister.
yeah, that's Lil's sister. She
Yeah,
reminds me a lot of Lil, except she doesn't have the mustaches.
yeah.
She's just got a regular cat.
She's more Bravos, like I'm used to you all.
No, just like I grew up like having cats and they were always just cats. And
Yeah,
now like Louie has so much of a personality and Lillian has too. They don't just live like
yeah,
they used to just like kind of like exist as pets and like sometimes they want to sit in your lap but mostly they do their own thing.
yep.
Evian's like, hello, I need your complete attention at all times. Please and thank you. Fuck you. Like,
Jeez, yeah, I know.
it's extreme. I was just telling my dad that, like, fall asleep, I'm gonna wake up and I'm just laying across my face because, I don't know, I
I know, I kind of, like, figured, like, I mean, the movie part, like, that seems alright, but definitely seems like it's boring, though. Like, your dad doesn't want to, like, I don't know, take you to go do something there? Wait, yeah or no, like, he doesn't? Or he does? Oh, to think about it. Ah. Shit. The hell is this thing? Yeah. 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 Like, I don't understand, like, how is he just unexplainably just in pain? Like, what? He didn't do anything, like, what?
Yeah, bro? What's poppin'?
Okay, 'cause I'm like, there's gotta be an explanation. There's, like, no way. I don't understand that. Yeah. I got you. Yeah. 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 I, yeah, I don't have stuff like that. I don't have, like, pots and pans with covers, so. Yeah, but it's like, because they were all used and shit like that, and the previous owner just, yeah, they just pretty much just like, you could take some free, you know what I mean, like, kitchen supplies, and it was like, my mom just got it for me when I first moved in, and they did not have the original caps or anything like that with the pots, so I'm missing all that extra. Yeah. I wonder how my mom finds, like, this free shit all the time, because, like, she does really know how to do it, too, like, really well. Because, like, when I first moved in, it was all her doing it. Like, she just found a bunch of, like, free things that, like, I don't know. I feel like other people have a hard time to figure out. Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah. Mm-mm. I don't. I appreciate it, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. There'll be room for me, though, to get in the passenger seat. I hope. Okay. Yeah, jeez. Yeah, I know. I was like, damn. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Got you. Yeah. I know. So I was talking with Mr. Chris today, or whatever, was playing with him, right? And apparently, also I just found out that he also works for this company of like weapons for the military or whatever like that. It designs and tests out weapons, like developing it, and you know what I mean, doing that. Oh yeah, he said he only has to work. He doesn't even see it as a job. Is the funny part? He said it's just fun to do for him. And Chris is also a developer. You know what I mean? He's a network engineer and a developer. So like yeah, he was developing weapons and designing them and making sure that they work. And then what you call it? He said that he only works 4 hours. What you call it? A week. And guess what? He makes $13 million just on that alone a year. 13 mil a year. Yep. And he doesn't. And the funny part is, yeah. And the funny part is, he said he saw it as like a fun thing to do, as like a little hobby. He didn't even see it as a freaking job. Doesn't even see that as a job, Sam. Making 14 mil a year. I'm like, what? Like, can I get some pieces of that? You know, like shit. Oh man, I'm just like, wow. He graduated college now officially, he said, so he has more time now to do shit. So, to do like more of what he wants to do now, like video games or anything he wants to do now, and also making his money. So, you know. Yeah, like he's got it easy. After that college and shit, he does, yeah. So, he's in a position where he could just make money where he's set for the rest of his life, and doesn't have to even really work if he doesn't want to work. He can if he wants to, but doesn't if he doesn't want to. And he's gonna be good or be good either way, so he doesn't have to give a fuck. Like, he does not have to give a fuck. So, yep. That's the thing. So, he doesn't even really have to work. So, he can just do a quick little song and make a quick fucking big bills if he wants, and then bang, he's just fucking sitting on another pile. And he could lay back and just fucking sit there and do what the fuck he wants, and doesn't have to really work on a regular basis. Literally, he's in that kind of position where he could do that. And you're talking millions of dollars too. He'll make millions when he gets paid. So. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. And he's very intelligent. Like, I know that too. He's a very, very intelligent person. Like, Sam, if you have a conversation with him and shit, like, you'll start to realize really quickly, Chris is very intelligent. Very, very intelligent. Like, insanely smart. So, you'll start to realize that. So. Mm-hmm. So. Yeah. Verizon gave me that for free for now. Like they're paying for it for me for like I think 6 months. So
Oh, damn.
yeah, because I'm a customer of Verizon, it's kind of like that Apple Music or whatever. They're just permanently paying for that one. That one's just included with my plan. Like because I'm on a Beyond Unlimited plan, like they just pretty much just pay for my Apple Music for me every single month constantly. Like that's permanent too, as long as I stick to this plan. You okay? Um, and then Apple Arcade, I have 6 months free on. I did have Disney Plus for 1 year free as well, but that expired. That one, of course, and the arcade is still going on right now. I think I have another like 5 or 4 months of that. So yeah, well they'll pay for it, and then it's up to me if I want to continue it or not, because then it'll come out of my pocket, of course. So
It's like it just doesn't really cost a lot.
I know.
I figure I can save $20.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this is the thing. Is like I don't know, like trying to be an engineer or developer is one of the most challenging things in college to try to get down. But if you can do it and you could successfully comprehend it and get it down, then you would literally be set for life, honestly, financially, in the long
Yeah,
run.
the better one is not bad.
Yep,
That's like,
and you gotta be
I mean,
quick.
I'm not
You gotta
bad
be able
at
to
it,
like do
but
it quickly too, like all that math and shit. You have to like when you're coding, you have to know that math and you have to use it and you have to be fast
yeah.
while you do
And
it.
like, I'm not good at that. Like, I take most things pretty quickly as long as I know that or I'm talking about them. Like, math is usually not one that, like, comes to me naturally the way that other things do.
I know.
But I was looking into I don't know. I was looking at like what plans you can have to use your Apple Watch as like its own like telephone type thing.
Yeah,
And
you should.
the ones that they don't do any of the previews would have to be a contracted one. And they're all too expensive
uh,
for me. So yeah. Also, I was looking at phones and I was like, I don't need like a brand new one. I was like, I could go back like a couple generations on the iPhone, and the ones from like several years ago are still like $600. Like, what?
where were you looking? Because that's not the case anymore with some of them.
Well, if you have like a
Depending on
year
the model of
contract,
the.
then you can just add a little bit of money to it every month to pay for your phone.
Uh,
But I was looking to like buy it outright because I was looking at I used to have Virgin Mobile, but apparently it's not a thing anymore. They were bought by Boost Mobile. So I was like, okay, I'll
uh,
see what phones they have because usually Virgin Mobile would have like good deals and a lot of options even on things like the major ones like the Samsung Galaxy and the iPhones and stuff.
yeah.
And they were still up there. There was one that
Okay,
said
corks are gonna
iPhone
pop and
SE
champagne
that
will
was
be
like
quaffed.
$300, I think.
The
And you Googled it, and
SE2.
it's like, yeah, that's the original
Yeah,
Apple phone. And
they
like
got.
how, like they have like the oldest one that they had was like the 10, and then the 11, 12, and 13. And
Okay,
then
so
that one, and I was like, how is
there's
this
the
one here?
okay, there's the iPhone SE, the very first one, and that one was brought out in 2015. Along like literally like months after the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus dropped as the flagship phone back then. The iPhone SE came out, so it has an A9 CPU, the same as the 6s. So yes, it's a downgrade from the 7. It's
Yeah, that's what
older,
I was gonna say. It's like it's not as good as the
but
phones I have right now.
I'm talking about that's the first one. They made a newer one. It's called the SE2. It's called the iPhone SE2, and that one actually has a upgraded thing in it that is actually better than your iPhone 7 right now, and it's newer, like much newer. Has a way powerful processor than that A9 that is so outdated. So
I'm just like, even that's,
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just kind of like, I don't really know what to do now. I asked my dad, and he said that I could have his when he gets a new one, but he doesn't know when he's gonna get a new one.
Yeah.
But I mean, honestly, outside of like the battery issue, pretty much, like I would just keep my phone.
Yeah. Honestly, we'll figure it out, cause I want to look at the phone prices with you, all right? So we should do that together, so I could see too, to know like what's going on, because like I know we're in a global pandemic, and like prices are also like inflating and shit too sometimes because of that. You know what I mean? Because you know it's just harder to like manufacture right now because nobody wants to work, and that's making a shortage. So inflation's starting to kind of hit the fan here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's gonna get worse before it gets better. So
Yep, that is gonna be the case, and that's when things do get jacked up on prices and get more pricier. So like, we want to do it before it's too fucking late, because then we'll just end up paying like fucking ridiculous prices on getting a new phone.
yeah, that's kind of like how World War II ended up happening.
Mm-hmm.
The world decided that Germany was responsible for World War One. Germany alone, not even the other countries that were on their side. And so basically, Germany had no money. It was to the point where their actual like physical money in hand was like worth nothing, and you might as well burn it because inflation wouldn't stay. Because they had to pay all these damages and stuff. And that's kind of why World War II was such a great power, because everybody was automatically at war if it was done horribly. And Hitler was like, but it's not our fault. And everybody latched onto that. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, that's wow.
Yeah, he was like, I have no blame for all of these terrible things, all these bad things we're going through. It's the Jews.
Mm.
Yeah, that was how, that was part where we justified that, and I feel like they don't really talk about that in like history classes or documentaries or anything. Like, I haven't found that out.
Oh, and Sam, there's one other thing, what you call it, that I'll have to tell you not on the phone just in case of anything, but like there's some top secret shit Chris just told me about that is like really secretive. That is something not supposed to be shared out. That is a futuristic thing that they are engineering and working on. So I don't want to say it over technology, if that makes sense, like over the phone line or anything, just in
Yeah,
case.
no offense to him, but it was a really dumb idea then.
Yeah, I'm not. So I'm gonna tell you after, like in person, just to be safe. But it is really interesting though, and it's something not to talk about. Okay, so
Do you know that like if the government listens to you like for phone calls, it's like if they already suspect you of something and they start listening, like they're not just like it's a lot more complicated than most commercial things. I'm not saying that I'm, looking at it or whatever, but it's probably more listened to.
yeah, I just want to be sure. I don't know,
I know.
just in
Yeah.
case.
And that's why I was like, it's fine.
Yep,
But I mean, it does still feel pretty shady. So,
it's okay.
and anything, Siri's listening. So,
Yeah.
Siri's gonna turn us into the government.
Oh fuck no.
Dun dun dun. Or Apple is doing way shadier shit anyway. So,
Honestly, like they have to sit there and make sure that stuff is private as they can do and encrypted and secured, because encryption is your security, by the way. So they try to encrypt everything as far as it can be possible. They have that engineered into mind, encryption. Apple more than Android. So like actually,
I meant that the company is
mm.
probably doing more shady things than the average person is.
Oh well, I mean yeah, the
Yeah.
corporations always do that. Because they just don't care about people. They only care about the money. So, money's priority, people are last. You know what I mean? Like that's how it is, and they don't really care. So.